Hello guys, welcome to the world of Java. My name is Neha. In our last video, we have discussed all about REST APIs. If you guys want to know about REST API, please go through the link I have provided in the description box. In today's video, we'll discuss about Java 21. So Java latest release which happened this September is full of new features. There are around 15 features added in this new release. Few were preview feature also. Okay, so we start from preview feature and gradually we move to other feature as well, which are important as developers perspective. Okay, so first of all, we will know what is preview feature. Okay, what is preview? Okay, so preview feature, it's just design and specification which are complete. Okay, they are not permanent. Permanent means they are available in this release, in this GDK, but may or may not available in the future releases, or may appear in different form in the future releases. They are not permanent, so those are known as preview features. Okay, so preview feature, they are described by JEP. JEP is what? JDK enhancement proposal. Okay, so all the information about preview feature are kept under JEP. For example, JEP 325. This is associated with a preview feature for switch expression which was there in JDK 12. Okay, so this is preview features. Now, how we compile these preview feature and run these preview feature. Okay, for compiling, we have to pass two command line argument. One is enable preview. Now, enable preview, why enable preview? We have to tell JVM that this class can contain the preview features. So, compile that as well. Okay, so we have to mention that and then we have to pass the release name. So here in my example, I have provided enable preview and release 21. Okay, so this is the compilation command. And how we run it? For running also we have to see Java and then we again have to pass the command line argument enable preview, again to tell our JVM to execute this as a preview feature. Okay, so this is how your preview feature are compiled and run. Okay, so we'll start our first preview feature, which is the instance main method. So guys, remember those days when you start your Java, you always start with public static void main, then array of string as argument, right? This has to be like this, and this is under a public class. Okay, this is how you compile your first program when you enter in the Java world, right? Now public static void main, so lengthy 4 keyword method name is sometimes seems to be complex to a new person, right? So Java people, they just understand that if a person or a student just enter in the Java world and he has to write his first program, so why to make it so complex, right? So make it simple so that people get interest in the language and they proceed further, right? So they just resolve the complexity of your main method. Now in 21 is just void main. You have to write only void main and that's it. No command line argument, no access modifier, no static, nothing is there. And inside that you can write any logic. Okay, so this is how simple your first method become, point of entry or your execution point becomes so easy. Okay, so we'll see how we'll compile this simple program in our through our Java file. Okay, so now this is the Java file which I have created in my system. So this is having only one method. Instead of public static void main, I have only void main and I am not passing any argument. Though all the words associated with those public static void main are important, like there is certain importance of your command line arguments. Okay, through command lines your program connect to the external inputs, right? And a static itself has certain means, but Java people understand that gradually the person should know all this concept, not at the starting point, so they remove this. Okay, now void main, I have written and how I compile it for my application or for my testing purpose. What I have done is I have installed JDK21 in my system. I straightway go to my bin directory, and inside that I made this file, my test Java, and inside that I'm executing. This is the shortcut way. I just for showing purpose I am doing this, but the right way to do is you install JDK21, then the path up to bin you set it in your environment variable, then open command prompt and check the version java hyphen version. Then you, if you get 21 over there, that means your JDK21 is ready to work on. Okay, that is the actual process. Now how we compile this, I'll say java c and then we say enable preview, and then I have to mention the release name as well. Release is 21, and then my class name. Okay, this is how done. Okay, now okay, so I have passed only one hyphen over here, release, so it is giving me error. Again another hyphen, and now I run it, so it executed. See, only note I get is it uses this file uses a preview feature of 21, java 21. Okay, this is done. Now I say java, now again enable uh, enable preview, that is all, and then the class name. Okay, now this, see, now it is displaying hello world because my program is having only this is out, hello world. This is how simple it become to run your first method. Okay, so this is your instance main method which is added as a preview feature. Now second is unnamed classes. If you have noticed in my program, I have two methods inside this class file, but I don't have any name for this. I haven't declare it as public class and then your test java, right? Just a class I save as test java and have two methods, that's it. So this is itself is a unnamed class. Now unnamed classes, why is the evolution of unnamed class? What is the importance of it? So important is Java people don't want a student know the concept of classes before knowing the building blocks, the basic building blocks like your variables, your methods, your control flow. All this should a person should know all this, then know the classes, the module, the packages structure. Okay, so keeping in mind they remove this thing, and now your first entry point can be a simple two methods and you just store it and run it. So they are useful standalone as a standalone program or as an entry point to your program. Simple. Okay, so since they are entry points, so these unnamed class should contain your void main method, the main method. Okay, so again the execution is same for this also. I am creating another method. I have created simple greeting. It is returning me something, and what I do is now for testing purpose I'll say plus, I'll call this greeting method also. Okay, from this, and I save it and we compile it again, java c, the same command every time, and then we can say java and we can run it. So now you see it is hello world and hi Sneha. See how simple your first program is. No complexity of creating the class, no complexity of heavy words in your first method. It's just void main and you can directly execute it. So this is how simple it is. This is all about your first preview feature, your instance method and your unnamed classes. Hope you guys found this information useful. If you do, please like, subscribe this channel and please share this video with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get benefit of this information. I will discuss other features also in my upcoming video. So stay tuned to that. Take care. Bye bye.